Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Key.
I'm Frank.
And before we get into this beer review, we want to give you a PSA. It is very important to never run with scissors. But if you're a lesbian, never scissors while on the runs.
No.
All right, guys. Because corn does hurt because it doesn't process. All right, Frank, what are we doing? But before we do that, this beer was provided by one of our own, Mr. PJK 180, a.k.a. Mr. J. We want to say thank you for your contribution to our show to give this lovely beer review. Frank, take it away.
From Parish Brewing Company, this is called Ghost in the Machine. These guys are out of Broussard, Louisiana. Broussard. If you want more information on these guys, it's www.parishbeer.com, and it's 8.5% ABV.
Yes. Now, guys, Parish is considered the top brewery in the state of Louisiana by most craft beer enthusiasts. And this beer is very sought after. So we want to very much, again, and I know I say weird shit, very much want to say thank you, Jay, man, for your contribution. We really do appreciate it. So here you guys go. Boom. Bam. There it is. It's actually very hazy and unfiltered. It's beautiful. All right, guys. So there it is. We're going to give that to you. There it is. Boom. Hanging brain in the alley. Hey, guys. Cheers to the smell. Frank, take it away because this motherfucker smells great. You want me to hit this off? I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, those that are fucking hopheads, this is a double IPA, right? It is floral off the fucking chain. This thing is very delicate at the same time. You're getting hops. Smells like pine. Smells like cleaner. Smells like lemon rubbed down leather. These are very well described images that we are painting for you based upon what hops or IPAs should smell like. As far as the citrus goes, guys, two. I got two for you. We're talking about that yellow grapefruit, and I'm hitting you with the lemon. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, on that citrus fragrance. Other than that, it even smells creamy. This smells boozy. I'm pleased with this, with the fragrance. What you got on those aromatics, Mr. The Frank?
Pretty much the same. Lacking the boozy. I'm not getting a lot of booziness to it. Same thing with the hops. A little more lemony than grapefruit. Smells sweet. It smells delicate. Definitely really, really floral. I'm looking forward to it. You were saying hops. But to me, it's not aggressive. When I think of hops, it's...
Oh, you thought it was the mindset of aggressive.
West Coast palate recognition.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is, in general, well, okay, some could take it as aggression. Didn't mean to. What I meant was, it smells like botanical. Okay. Just hops. Yep. I don't mean the bitterness. I mean, it's super floral.
I'm with you.
And it'll be put in your head that there should be something going on. All right, let's get down to the taste. Cheers to that motherfucker right there. This is up my alley, y'all. Bitter. The finish will get you. It's super drying. It's bitter. Palate wrecker. Guys, this is a palate wrecker. This will destroy your fucking taste buds. I mean, you would have to cut it with something salty, like a pretzel or something. That'll clean it right up, scrub that shit. But guys, memorable. It's also creamy. Very sweet, but not like multi-sweet. More like nectar sweet. Still coming off that plant. In my description, everything is coming off the hops. The malt profile is non-existent. The yeast, maybe the biscuity area, more of the wheat area, maybe. But all you're going to remember is the floral nectar of the hops that they use in this. Very well balanced for a very high ABV. 8.5 in the world of a lot of beers, for most people, is relatively high. Not a lot of people can handle that. So I'm very pleased with this. I'm very, very pleased with this.
Yeah, it's... I think this is really deceiving. It's 8.5% ABV. I'm not getting boozy at all. Slightly more than just your regular kind of session beer. But I think this will sneak up on you and absolutely kick you in the ass.
And your nuts will suck up in you.
And swell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait from the drop,
And
bitch.
you won't know where you are. And
Right.
the next thing you know, you're hurting.
You're hurting.
Walking shame.
Mm-hmm. Guys, this beer.
Someone popped you in the keister.
Mm-hmm. Now you got the fucking donut balloon knot hanging out in the wind like a pink sock. Ooh, girl.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would classify this beer as your top shelf. And on our show, we do 3 tiers. Mainstream are beers you know or the weak sauce. Then you have your Daily Six. This is a beer that you would kindly get on a regular basis, not because you're an alcoholic or someone that needs a beer. It's because you've earned it after every day that you work hard, no matter what that means. And then top shelf is one of those beers you take out for any special occasion, no matter what that is. Long as it's special to you, this is what that would mean. This is top shelf because it's very delicate and it's slightly aggressive, but it's memorable and it's super enjoyable, man. If you're a person getting into IPAs, this double IPA will get you right. Like, this will put a nice, good head change on you, and it's a great introduction. This thing is versatile. I would probably make this into an ice cream.
Interesting.
All right, guys, down. We're going to go ahead and get our grade on. Frank, what do you got for these guys with an explanation?
I'll go 4.8. Almost top of the heap. I like that it's floral and it's delicate and it's aggressive at the same time. It's bitter. It's not, for me, it's not quite a palate wrecker, but it wants to be. And it's pushing that envelope of, holy crap, I can't drink anymore because it's just too aggressive for me.
Again, would you agree if we were to put a number of how many a person can do in a sitting? I don't think they could finish a 6-pack.
No, probably 3 tops. After 3, I think your palate would be pretty blown out.
Whiskey dick would happen.
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4.9. Everything that Frank described and everything I described in the aromatics and in the palate description are spot on with my agreements to a 4.9. Phenomenal beer. And the only reason why I went slightly more than Frank was the fact that this beer was provided for someone who truly enjoys our show. They took the time to mail us a beer from their neck of the woods for us to give you guys our opinion on how we feel about beers. So with that said, beer is what we have in common.
What's your beer story?
We'll check you guys later.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Key.
I'm Frank.
And before we get into this beer review, we want to give you a PSA. It is very important to never run with scissors. But if you're a lesbian, never scissors while on the runs.
No.
All right, guys. Because corn does hurt because it doesn't process. All right, Frank, what are we doing? But before we do that, this beer was provided by one of our own, Mr. PJK 180, a.k.a. Mr. J. We want to say thank you for your